congratulations on the film festival. I thought it was absolutely beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Just for anyone who isn't already aware, why don't you explain a little bit about what the film is all about for anyone who's not heard?
Oh, okay. So Miss You Already is a story of like a really strong friendship that these two girls have had since they were young kids. They've gone through their crazy rock and roll times, and now they're trying to be adults and have families and all, and suddenly one of them gets like zonked with some pretty bad, really bad health issue. Gets diagnosed with cancer, and now it shows how the family, the friends, the lovers, the husbands, how does everyone have to deal with this, and how do they try to deal with it with grace, humor, wit, and still keep the human spirit going,
And what was it that kind of made you want to get involved with the film when you heard about it?
Well, I read Morina's script and I just thought, wow, everybody goes through this in some way because cancer affects 50% of the population eventually. So, everyone's got a friend, a relative, or somebody dealing with this. And, how do you, that experience is kind of taboo or kind of hidden, in this, and, or people don't talk about it so much. And I thought, let's figure out a way to make a film that you actually kind of deal with it. You make people laugh and go through all the emotions, or just take you through that experience. And maybe you get a laugh or you get some ideas or you get some inspiration how to deal with it in your own life.
And as you kind of mentioned there is some, obviously it's moments that are devastatingly sad, but it's also, there's some really, really upbeat and hilarious moments in it. Yeah. So was that something that was important to you when you read it, and then obviously to get across on screen? Was that kind of split of the two kind of emotions?
That was essential, and I got that from my dad because my dad got cancer, but he was cracking just crazy jokes literally the whole time. So we couldn't be that sad as his kids, we were just kind of like laughing, and just that made you just remember all the fun, crazy stuff you'd done with him and that sense of humor and grace. So I think that was really important because, you can't just see a sad movie, that's like manipulative, or whatever. But this one, we were just trying to show also that the person that gets cancer, they don't instantly turn to a saint or a hero. Like our character, Toni Collette, is kind of a wild child. She doesn't just become perfect when it happens. She still kind of acts out and does her crazy narcissistic things,
Absolutely, and of course you mentioned Toni there, and of course you have Drew as well. So what was it like kind of getting them on board and then getting to work with them throughout the process?
Well, both Drew Barrymore and Toni Collette to me are just like amazing actresses, and we've seen them do so many different cool parts. And to me, I thought if they came together and brought all their fun life experience and all their like variety that they bring, because they're both very funny, and they, were able to improv, like made all the scenes even crackle more with energy, their own energy. So it was a gift for me to have these two crazy talented actresses just like cracking off of each other,
So, their relationship, it comes across so authentically on screen, and when I spoke to them before as well, it seems like they just got on immediately. So is that kind of a bit like a relief for you as well, to know that they weren't having to kind of fake that, and they did kind of seem to have this real connection?
Oh my God, they just got their girl crushes going like day one. I'm like just watching them like, wow, this is amazing. And they end up traveling together and, going on vacation. And, they've had a really fun, they've turned into best friends ever since the movie. So yeah, you just hope for that. Like on Twilight, Rob and Kristen had chemistry. In every movie I've done, there's been some kind of chemistry. That's the most important thing.
Yeah. And finally, what do you hope maybe an audience will take away with them after they see Miss You Already?
Well, I hope people, when they see Miss You Already, that they've experienced kind of a wild slice of life, that they can be inspired to, be really supportive of other, friends that are going through things, shine some sunshine into their life, make their lives fun. Of course, on a technical level, we hope that everybody really pays attention to their bodies and, early detection, breast cancer now, that kind of thing, where they really, pay attention to their health, eat healthy, exercise, all those things, and support others that are going through this. Yeah.